voices in my head, they count for me, they understand, they talk to me. You got cheers in your religion all the time to
Ladies and gentlemen, earlier tonight, an absolutely uncomfortable interview with Randy Orton. It was frightening, it was strange at times. Orton talked about bludgeoning John Cena's brain and watching Cena go in and out of consciousness and reminding us all that he would have the power to make it all go away if he just uttered those two words, "I quit." I mean, we've seen Orton in different dimensions, but it was at an all-time weird level tonight.
Yeah, but remember Randy Orton said, John Cena says one thing, but Orton will make him mean another. Let me just say, we watched Orton earlier. It's as if he's in some sort of trance. I mean, he has got himself so psyched up. He is obsessed with the fact that he is going to make John Cena say, "I quit," but John Cena has said, under no circumstances will he say, "I quit."
But does John Cena say one thing and mean another? Only time will tell. Ladies and gentlemen, Randy Orton has made a habit during his fifth title reign of using every crooked method possible to retain the championship, but it's not going to happen that way tonight. Let's remind everyone of the caveat made by Mr. McMahon. If anyone interferes in this match tonight on Randy Orton's behalf, Orton will be stripped of the championship.
That is huge. What a night.
Neither one of these men have ever uttered the words "I quit" in their career. One of them will tonight with the WWE title on the line.
What did Orton say earlier? He does what he wants, when he wants, to whoever he wants.
History will be made tonight at Breaking Point. The WWE has ever evoked emotion from the WWE universe the way that this man, John Cena, has.
Yeah, both negatively and positively.
A controversial competitor, to say the least, but a gritty and determined one as well.
I love this. What a lot of these Montreal fans don't realize is that John Cena feeds off the fact that, well, that not everybody is behind him, but Cena's not out here to win a popularity contest tonight. He's out here to make Randy Orton say the words, "I quit."
He's out here to become the WWE champion in what Mr. McMahon has termed the ultimate submission match.
Boy, just think about it. How humiliating is it going to be for someone to say the words, "I quit"? I can't imagine it coming from either one of these competitors.
They may never live it down.
Introducing first, the challenger from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 240 pounds, John Cena! And from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 245 pounds, he is the WWE Champion, Randy Orton!
Ladies and gentlemen, the scene is set. One of these superstars is going to leave here tonight, the WWE champion. The other is going to go back to the locker room. Is going to have to face their peers after uttering the 2 words, "I quit."
Their peers? What about facing the public? That's what it's all about. That gold, the WWE Championship.
Randy Orton is the ultimate manipulator. He will not be able to manipulate the rules tonight.
Oh, look at that, the personification of evil. Those eyes. If looks could kill, John Cena would be pushing up daisies right now, but what a match this is going to be.
Bring the bell.
Both men have been 5-time world champions. It is an amazing atmosphere in Montreal tonight.
Here we
go. Oh, no countouts. No disqualifications. No pinfalls. And here's Cena.
Cena with the early advantage here.
Fisherman suplex by Cena. Building momentum early. But think about the amount of punishment you have to inflict, King, to get the opponent to say, "I quit."
Punishment, pain, agony, suffering. Oh! I don't know if there's enough pain and suffering for either of these 2 men to utter those 2 words.
Cena hit hard. And Randy Orton. Diabolical.
Watch out here, watch out!
And Cena bouncing right off the announce table right here in front of us. And Randy Orton striking first. Looking to inflict punishment.
Let me remind everyone once again, there are no countouts, there are no disqualifications. Watch it, Orton's got that monitor in his hand.
No tap outs either. Your opponent must say, "I quit," as the monitor is bashed off the skull of Cena. Look at the expression.
Face on Orton. He is like in another world. Watch this one more time as they, oh my God! Blast Cena right in the face with that television monitor.
Well documented, Orton has no absence of malice. That will be particularly true here in this match.
Oh no. We've seen Orton finish people off with this move.
And again, let's remind everyone, King, that John Cena suffered an RKO on a steel chair this past Monday night on Raw. You have to question the state of Cena's skull. Did he suffer a concussion? Will Orton focus on the head of Cena tonight? But Cena has not moved.
DDT face down. Remember last week when we went off the air, Randy Orton with that DDT on the chair. And it looks like he's got another one in mind.
Will he go for another RKO off the steel chair? Reminiscent of last week. Here he goes, Cena counters.
Look at Cena!
Oh, man! It is dangerous in the Bell Center.
Cena is pumped. He's ready. You can't see me, Randy Orton. How about this little five knuckle shuffle? Whoa!
And it allows Cena to build momentum. Now it's Orton who's on the ropes. Going for the attitude adjustment. Randy Orton trying to save himself.
Orton is on the ropes.
Oh, and look at Orton, the champion. And again, the head and neck area targeted by the Viper.
Orton's so cunning, so wily in those counters. And he knows exactly what to follow him up with, the most devastating moves. Uh-oh, I hope he doesn't follow up with this.
Very little wasted motion by Orton.
We've seen this too many. Look at his eyes. Look at Orton's eyes. What's the punt?
Went for the kick, Cena ducked underneath it. And now off the drop toe hold, John Cena going for the STF, which is the submission maneuver.
Cena right out onto the floor after Orton. What's those steps?
Oh, steel step, shoulder first. And the grimace on Cena's face told the story there.
Man, that could wind up with a separated shoulder. Busted bicep, that's...
You know, King, you said it earlier. Randy Orton is in a different zone than we've ever seen him before here tonight.
It's like he's in some sort of trance. He has himself so psyched up for this.
Calculated assault thus far on Cena.
Oh, wait a minute, wait.
Steel steps, targeting Cena.
We have to tell John, watch out, John. Look out.
Again, another blow to the skull.
It's as if Orton is possessed.
Cena.
Do you quit, Cena? Do you want to quit, Cena?
No.
Yeah, but didn't say no with quite as much conviction as he did earlier.
Ask him again. Ask him. Do you want to quit, Cena? Do you want to quit?
No.
Randy Orton's face has turned a beet crimson red with anger. And Orton loves to inflict punishment. They can do it tonight with no rules. Nothing's barred.
What's that? Come on.
Handcuffs for Randy Orton. And what?
Looks like the key.
Well, we've seen Randy Orton use handcuffs before in his career. We know the damage Orton can do.
Well, if he gets Cena come to the rope or the ring post, Cena will be helpless. This will be over.
Well, he's almost helpless as it is, King. He suffered a tremendous amount of blows to his head here already tonight.
There it is. Wait a minute. That's it.
And John Cena has nowhere to go. And Randy Orton holds the key to this entire match right now.
Well, I can assure you this is not going to be pretty.
Now Orton can just pick his spots, plot his attack, stay away from Cena.
said, he's helpless. Cena is absolutely helpless now.
Do you want to quit, Cena?
No!
Randy Orton cannot believe what he just heard.
Well, I don't know. I hope that John Cena is not just prolonging the agony and the inevitable. Oh, come on! What? I don't know if I understand this now.
I never understand anything Randy Orton does. But he's always got some sort of method to his madness, there's no doubt about it.
Well, Cena's just about helpless, but he's refused. Oh no, he's got Cena's hands handcuffed together. So far, John has refused to say.
Oh, look at this though. John Cena hung up on the top rope. John Cena completely defenseless, completely helpless in this situation. Orton's unbalanced. Oh, man. There's only one way to stop this.
Well, John's got to say, I quit.
I remember Orton told Cena earlier, right in the ribs. Orton told Cena earlier tonight, you've got the pain to make it all go away. You have the power to make that pain go away. No.
Not this easy. You ain't passing out on me, boy. You hear me? You ain't to wake up. Wake up. Ask him. Ask him. Do you want to quit, Cena?
Oh! Oh my gosh!
But what can Cena do? How can Cena get out of this?
Oh, that may have been the biggest mistake John ever made.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, look at this
Now,
now.
Singapore Canes from earlier on tonight.
Come on, he's totally exposed. Look out!
This is torture.
Orton swinging so hard, slipping in that water. John, that water on those steps, he can't keep his balance.
No, not the skull.
Not his head. No!
No!
Ask him. Ask him. You want to quit, Cena? Do you want to quit?
No.
He said no.
Oh. Orton's just going to choke Cena until. Oh!
That buys Cena some time. It buys him some time. John Cena.
Cena able to get those handcuffs up and over that top
But
rope. Look at his ribs.
Look at the scars, the wounds. Wow. Cena is still handcuffed.
And the key to those handcuffs are around the neck of Randy Orton. The referee should ask Randy Orton if he wants to give up right now. He's in a world of pain.
The one thing these handcuffs allow Orton to do is control this thing on his terms.
Somehow John's got to get that key.
John's just trying to get his wits about it and get back into this thing. I mean, he's been hit in the head how many times in this match?
Ribs aside.
That can't. Look out! Steel chair and get off the skull! The chair bending around the skull of Cena.
This Orton is just sick.
At some point, you got to start thinking about your well-being too, King.
Now what devious plot does he have in mind?
Who knows with Orton?
So right, he went from handcuffing John to the ropes and handcuffing both of John's hand together. Now what's he gonna do with those cuffs?
He was unbalanced, sick in the head.
He's got John Cena handcuffed to that bottom turnbuckle.
Let's not lose sight of the fact that this is for the WWE Championship. I mean,
I understand that, Michael, but at some point in your life and your career,
exactly.
You got to think about living to fight another day.
How much is it worth to Cena? The head injuries began at the RKO this past Monday night.
Watch out! No!
Ask him. Do you want to quit, Cena? Do you want to quit?
No.
He said no. He said no.
Oh my Lord, look at Orton. He's about to go off the deep end.
About to. I don't know if it can get any deeper than what he's in right now or what he's off of.
His body he's shaking. He's heaving.
He's possessed. I'm telling you, he is possessed. John's head is up against that steel post.
Not again.
Look out, John!
Oh, John bought himself. He missed.
Thank God.
And John Cena! Perhaps on adrenaline alone. And Cena's got the key! John Cena's got the key! Cena's got the key!
They still look at his hand shaking.
Trembling in pain. But Cena has himself unlocked from that rope, that corner post. What no? Oh no.
Look at this!
John Cena has handcuffed himself to the champion, and now the Viper has nowhere to slither to.
Look! Look at Orton! I can't believe the predicament he's in now!
Oh, a victim of his own dirty deeds, and here comes Cena! John Cena has exploded!
Oh! Watch it!
And now Cena's possessed! Cena punishing Orton!
Oh! There's no escape for Randy Orton now. He's locked. He's handcuffed to John Cena.
And John Cena likes it that way!
Cena finally snapped. The moment he got Orton handcuffed to him, to his own arm. Look at this.
But can Cena keep up the offense? Or was that just a flurry of adrenaline? Is the punishment he's taken so far in this match finally catching up to him here?
Cena has one thing on his mind, somehow getting Orton to say he quits. But is that possible?
Look at the attitude adjustment. Both men handcuffed to one another. Randy Orton, RKO. Oh my God! And Cena's rally has been snuffed out by Orton.
Orton looking for that key. Where's the key?
I have no clue.
There it is.
Where is it?
It's on the ring.
Orton trying to get the key. He's got to drag Cena with him to try to get over there. 250-pound man.
Cena struggling against Orton. Orton inches away from that key.
The ultimate tug-of-war in the ultimate submission match.
Cena realized what Orton is after.
Orton's almost there. John Cena! Going for the STF! Oh my God! He's using the handcuffs!
I quit! I quit!
He did it!
I quit!
Randy Orton has reached his breaking point!
Here is your winner and the new WWE Champion, John Cena!
We have a new WWE Champion!
Ladies and gentlemen, you have just witnessed one of the most brutal matches we've ever been a part of.
An epic battle.
John Cena is now a 6-time champion.
And Randy Orton is a broken man. And whether these fans here in Montreal like John Cena or not, he certainly earned the WWE title tonight.
And he also earned the respect of everyone in the WWE Universe. What an incredible, absolutely incredible match.
The champ is here.
Randy Orton tried to torture Cena.
Oh, he did.
Cena was handcuffed to the ring post.
Orton's assault was relentless.
Venomous.
Look at that. Torture continued with that cane and left huge welts and bruises.
But John Cena refused to quit. Even after this. We talk about John Cena's guts. We talk about his dogged determination all the time, but can you believe this?
Finally, Cena got the upper hand with the two hands. We're locked together. Look at the look on Orton's face when he realized his predicament. And brother, did Cena open up.
And then as Orton tried to get to the key, tried to get to the key to release the handcuffs, John Cena used the handcuffs to his advantage.
You're right. Those handcuffs that Orton brought into the ring.
I quit! I quit!
There it is.
I quit!
Those handcuffs wound up being a part of the demise of Randy Orton.
I did not quit!
No, he did not. Ladies and gentlemen, the most satisfying victory, I'm sure, in the career of John Cena.
You got that sign right, folks, because the champ is here.
And it was Randy Orton who reached his breaking point tonight, uttering the words, "I quit."
Big 5-pounder coverage, buddy, base 10 pants with a gold